So this morning I tried to get out of bed and this happened. Has that happened to anybody else? Your legs just stop working? It was really disconcerting, just let me tell you. Really disconcerting. Anyway, today, I don't really have a specific subject for a movie. Kind of got out of the shower. Got out of the shower, figured I should make a video today, and I don't have anything interesting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read through my notebook of all things great. I have to apologize, it's getting into the windy season in Davis, which means that all the time there will be wind along with the usual car noise. This is the only spot in my house that has natural light with any surety, essentially. There's another spot, but it doesn't really have it reliably. So this is the only spot in my house that has natural light all the time. And unfortunately, it's right outside is the road. So I'm sorry about the car noise, and now I'm sorry about the wind. But I'm not sorry enough to actually fix it, so there you have it. Anyway, so what I'm going to do today is go through my notebook. Very proud of this bag. This is my bag of holding. It holds a lot. But what it has in it is my handy dandy awesomeness notebook. So, this is my beautiful notebook. I love this notebook. Quite luckily it's one of those ones where you can take the cover off and replace it, so I just take the middle out and replace it. I'm going to go through, this is my brain. I write down everything that I think is interesting in this notebook. So, figured I could just read through it. This is where I put all my ideas for videos, all sorts of random stupid things. So some of them are funny, some of them are not. I'll read through and we'll see what happens. At the beginning, of course, I have my address, which I'm not going to show you, but I also have a list of all Doctor Who's. Yes, because they're awesome. In case you haven't seen my Exterminate poster in the background, because it's pretty cool too. This is the latch of awesomeness, by the way, because it keeps it closed and opens it and stuff like that. I've had to count to 24 in Spanish because the Mexican guys at my work want me to learn Spanish, and I don't really want to learn Spanish, but they are making me learn Spanish. Kind of an ongoing battle where I stare at them blankly and then they stare at me blankly and then my boss yells at us. A note for my job. I work at a hotel. Oh, this is my vet school application. I don't want you to see the ID, so I'll go to the next page. Not, of course, that anyone's going to get on there and change it, but, like, this is my vet school application, and I pasted it in here. It's got all my grades, all the classes I've ever taken. Oh, that was an interesting page to show you. Pretty much it's got everything I need, but then it also has a great little part that's, like, my sad, sad story about how I have no money, and that's why I worked so much during school and all that fun jazz. I wrote down the name of a spa that I will never go to. When I'm at work, I write things down that I think are funny, and then I put them in here. And there's definitely some really hilarious stuff. This woman who had an allergic reaction, and she was going to the hospital, and her husband just came down and asked if I knew where the hospital is, and she comes down and she can't breathe, and it was sort of like, don't you want me to call an ambulance? Because that's kind of what they're for when you're not breathing. Oh, this Jewish woman wanted me to marry her son. I think it must have been my nose, because I'm not saying anything about the Jewish tendency of noseness. I'm gonna keep going from there. This fortune cookie once, I was talking about how much trouble I was having with my boyfriend's family and stuff, and then this fortune cookie, I opened it. I was out eating dinner with somebody, and this fortune cookie said something about how, like, family is the best thing you can have, and I was like, fuck you too, fortune cookie. Oh, somebody called and canceled a reservation for her camera guy because they were going to see an execution instead, and I wasn't really sure how to respond yet. You say, yay, congratulations? I don't know how you respond to that. Supplemental applications for everything. So there's my supplemental application for Washington. This woman thought that I was a gay man. I kid you not, because she wanted to set me up with her gay nephew, and it wasn't because she was trying to have me fix him or something stupid like that. She actually thought I was a gay guy. And I was sad, and that's when I started wearing my hair down at work. This is who I was going to be for Halloween, but then I ended up not going to any Halloween parties because I'm sad and lonely and don't ever do anything. Oh, I'm so excited about this. This was my PAX pass. So exciting. I loved PAX. It was so much fun. I'm not even like a real gamer, and I love PAX. And I got to cosplay and go and have fun, that kind of thing. It was great. I went as a Clue character. I was the maid. Here's a map of Davis. Because you can get lost here. No, you can't. Oh, I have a list of all the best restaurants and the best desserts at each restaurant. Everyone should have one of these. For example, Crepeville has the most incredible brown sugar and lemon. Oh, I made up these equations for things in life. They're sort of hilarious. I got this idea from a really geeky geek book. It's a geeky geek book, that's right. This horrible guest was so, oh my gosh, about this dog and blah. Ugh. Oh, yeah, this is kind of funny. So I was in a bar and I suddenly thought, oh yeah, I should make this video about drunk people, right? Like how drunk they are and the different types of people in a bar. It's kind of sad that I go to a bar enough anyway, so I started writing, right? And it started out, I was doing this thing about like, I don't know if you can see this, life with chickens, but then you can see like all the stuff about drunk people, and it kind of gets like more and more scribbly, and by this point you can tell how much I've had to drink, because it doesn't even make sense if you read it. I think I talk about the commercial for Fire Breather on YouTube, and something about dragon porn, I don't know. And I got my thing back from Washington State vet school, where it's like, oh, by the way, you actually sent us everything we needed. Congratulations, we're still not going to talk to you for 3 months. That's always heartening. And then I have a recipe for making candied rose petals. And that is everything of importance in my life in this notebook. It's very sad, actually, now that I think about it. Anyway, next video hopefully will be a little more entertaining. This one I'm sure is dead boring. I'll talk to you guys then. Bye. Mindy. Mindo. There's my chubby tummy. And that is my tattoo. I have a 4-H clover tattooed on my inner hip bits. I'll make that my video thumbnail. I'm sure I'll get lots and lots of people looking at that. Haha.